Today, we are going to explore the positive aspects of anger. I imagine many of you are listening to this in bewilderment. There are no positive aspects to my anger, I can hear you say. Much of the material we are covering this January may seem counterintuitive, and this week is no exception. In week 1, I talked about anger as a secondary emotion. It is important to remember that anger can also be a primary emotion. Anger as an emotion is intrinsically linked to our body's limbic system, the part of our biology that manages threats. Anger is that part of the fight or flight response that prepares us to fight in response to an immediate danger. In most animals, this response is only triggered by a physical threat. But in humans, we also get angry when we feel threatened on a psychological level, perhaps when we face unfairness or injustice. A build-up of anger is associated with an increase in the production of adrenaline. This is a hormone that acts like a supercharger for the body, allowing you to act more quickly and with increased strength. In a sense, it is the fuel which anger gives you to bring about the necessary changes in your environment, whether that be physically tackling an attacker or standing up against things that you believe to be wrong. We can see from this that anger is an intrinsic part of our biological makeup. It acts as a warning that our boundaries, either physically or emotionally, are under threat. By flooding our body with adrenaline, anger also provides the physical fuel required to deal with that impending threat. In the early years of human development, you can perhaps see how this was a useful part of our defence system. Our early ancestors, dwelling in caves, would use their anger to fight or flee from attack either on themselves, to their family, or to their tribe. However, in modern life, anger is more often a response to a psychological threat rather than a physical one. We can feel angry when our sense of identity is under attack. For instance, when people disrespect us or think of us as a bad person. This week, I would like you to think about circumstances when your anger has been an ally. Those times when your anger has helped you challenge unfairness, discrimination, or other poor treatment. For now, I understand that you may have handled your anger badly, but I want you to begin to identify those times when the signal of anger was there as a useful warning to you. In Emily's video, we will start to look in much more detail about how you can act differently in the future. And in February, we will look much more at how you can develop an assertive, non-aggressive expression of your anger. Take a look at the associated worksheet. Emily and I would love to hear about your experiences in the Facebook group. That's it for me this week. Goodbye.